I'm going to share with you a story of two different buyers and two mistakes that were made that jeopardized their home buying process and costed them thousands of dollars in earnest money that was lost. The problem is when you're buying a home, there's so many moving parts and communication is the biggest key. And in both of these stories, there was a lack of communication and a lack of understanding of the entire buying process that, again, jeopardized their home buying journey. My name is Uyehara, your mortgage loan pre-approval specialist, helping you get pre-approved for your mortgages across America. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check in the descriptions for more links and more information and tips to help you with your purchase and refinance. All right, it's story time. Story number one. This specific buyer, we were getting ready to close on their home. We were in the clear to close phase, which is where our underwriters do their final sign off. They're crossing their T's, dotting their I's, making sure that everything's in there so we can get the loan docs out for the buyer to sign. The buyer thought that the loan was fully approved. They could do whatever they wanted to. They went out and bought a car. They thought that they could purchase a car, which I had to go back through underwriting, and it was a $500 car payment. Unfortunately, the payment was too high. The buyer wasn't able to qualify with that specific payment, and it ended up costing them the deal. In this story, that's why it's so important that with your finances, you have to be transparent with your lender. Make sure you talk to them about everything. If you're getting some cash from a friend, if you've got cash at home under a mattress, whatever it is, your lender needs to know about it so that we can best structure your loan to make sure things like this don't happen. Story number two, I had a client that while we were in underwriting, our underwriter discovered that he was still legally married. When he had done his application, he had told us that he was divorced. But our underwriter discovered that he was still technically legally married. The divorce was never finalized. Now, here in Nevada, we are a community property state. And that basically means that when you apply for FHA or VA financing, we have to take into account the spouse's debt. We have to pull your spouse's credit, no matter what, even if they're not going on the loan. So for this client, we ended up having to call his ex-wife that they've been separated for over 10 years back in North Carolina and ask her to do an application. And let me tell you, she was not happy to talk to me knowing that she had to pull her credit to help her ex purchase a home. So this is another example of technically withholding information from the lender and just not being transparent. Communication, like I mentioned, is so important in buying a home. Your lender has to know what's going on. We don't care about your past. We all know that things happen, but we need to know the truth. We need to know what's going on so that way, again, we can help structure your loan so that way we can make sure that nothing like this happens to where your deal falls apart. These are two stories of many that I've got over my 15-year career of how deals have fell apart. But if you check out this playlist right here, this will help you get your mortgage right, making sure that you don't end up like these two clients and costing yourself thousands of dollars. Remember, I'm Uyehara, your pre-approval specialist, helping you get your pre-approvals all across America. I'll see you on the next video.